Find the angle between the given planes. So if we have two planes, then really there's two angles. Here's an angle theta between the planes, but here's another angle. And this is a supplementary angle. Supplementary angles add to 180 degrees. So this one would be 180 minus theta. So when it says find the angle between two planes, we prefer the acute angle. So if you happen to get an angle that's bigger than 90 degrees, that would be this one. Just subtract it from 180 and you'll get the acute angle. So we have two planes here. The normal vectors are 4, 2, -1, and 9, -3, 4. Now the angle between the planes is going to be just the angle between the normal vectors, because the normal vectors are both just rotated 90 degrees from the planes. So here you have a plane, here you have its normal vector, and here you have another plane, and here you have its normal vector. So this angle will be the same as this angle, because this one here in red is just a rotation of this one here in red by 90 degrees, and the one in blue is a rotation by 90 degrees of that one. So they're both, the normal vectors are essentially rotated 90 degrees from the planes, and so therefore, since it's the same amount of rotation, 90 degrees, the angle between the normal vectors will be the angle between the planes. So to find the angle between two vectors, recall the dot product. There are two ways to calculate the dot product. One way is to sum the products of the corresponding components, but the other way is more geometric and actually makes some, why would we want to multiply the corresponding components together and add them up? It comes from this definition of the dot product, the magnitude of n1 times the magnitude of n2 times the cosine of the angle between the two vectors. So that's what we'll do. So that means the cosine of theta is n1 dot n2 divided by the magnitude of n1 times the magnitude of n2. And so theta is the inverse cosine of this fraction. I forgot a 2 here. n1, n2, magnitude of n1, magnitude of n2. And again, if this is, we take this angle will be between 0 and 180 degrees. And if it's bigger than 90, then it's better to subtract this from 180 to get the acute angle. So the details here, n1 dot n2 is equal to 36, 9 times 4, plus 2 times -3, so -6, and then -1 times 4 minus 4, so that's 26. The magnitude of n1 is the square root of 4 squared, 2 squared, -1 squared added together, 16, 21, square root of 21, and the magnitude of n2 is the square root of 81 plus 9 plus 16, so 106. So that means that theta is the inverse cosine of n1 dot n2, which is 26, divided by the square root of 21 times the square root of 106. And this angle, you could just use your calculator from here, and the value is in the 50s. I don't recall the exact number, but it is an acute angle. And so that's a good answer for the angle between the planes. Okay.